Terri Horman's attorney, Stephen Houze, is accused of grandstanding in the courtroom, desperately pulling the criminal case into Terri and Kaine's divorce hearing as a tactic to help Terri Horman seek visitation with her daughter. Houze says Terri Horman was not the last person to see Kyron. The defense team subpoenaed a number of witnesses, including 3 of Kyron's classmates and his second-grade teacher. Take a look at this Kyron Horman Case Revisited Early News collection.
Houze and attorney Peter Bunch argued Horman has the right to know what claims are being made against her, preventing her from seeing her daughter. But prosecuting attorneys say the investigative files are part of the ongoing criminal investigation. They accuse the defense team of trying to pull a criminal trial into divorce court.
We've just sat here and listened to an hour and a half of grandstanding and rhetoric regarding this woman's innocence.
We could have had this hearing 3 years ago and done what was best for my daughter at that point in time.
Kaine Horman spoke to the media today, saying that Terri Horman's actions speak louder than words used in court.
I don't know that she's given the investigators enough to rule her out from the investigation. Until I hear something along those lines from someone who can get to the bottom of those things, I don't know what to think.
Terri Horman's attorneys say she was not the last person to see Kyron alive when he disappeared from Skyline Elementary on June 4th and filed a motion to speak with witnesses there who can prove it. Terri Horman is the focus of the criminal investigation, but she has never been charged. Her defense team has subpoenaed a number of witnesses, including 3 of Kyron's classmates and his second-grade teacher. The judge, I'm told, will decide on Monday what is next in this case.
There is a lot to be sorted out in this case before there's a resolution. Here's what's next. On Monday, a judge will decide if the former lead investigator in Kyron's disappearance will have to face a deposition in the divorce case. Lawyers for Terri Horman say he should have to, since he shared information with Kaine. To be decided, custody of the couple's child. Now, Kaine has a restraining order against Terri in effect that bars her from having any contact with him or their 4-year-old daughter, Kiara. And then there's the investigation, of course, into Kyron's disappearance. The Multnomah County District Attorney said in court today there was no criminal case pending, but we know that the investigation continues.
And to deny her the rights.
New claims in the Kyron Horman case. During a divorce hearing, her lawyers claim Terri Horman was not the last one to see Kyron at school the day he disappeared, as police have long suggested.
We have witnesses who will say, in fact, they know facts firsthand that demonstrate that is not true.
They argue there's been a conscious effort by police and prosecutors for the past 3 years to vilify Terri Horman.
All designed very expressly to not only condition the public and to persuade the public, if you will, that she is a terrible person, an unfit parent.
Terri Horman's lawyers issued nearly a dozen subpoenas for some students and staff at Skyline School. Businesses including Fred Meyer and a health club and a lead investigator in the case. Prosecutors object. They moved to quash those subpoenas, arguing the interviews might jeopardize the ongoing investigation.
The grand jury is currently impaneled. It is currently taking testimony and evidence.
Kyron Horman disappeared from Skyline School in June of 2010. He's never been found, and no one's been charged.
I still think we have the obligation to an ongoing investigation to find Kyron and conclude that effort while pursuing what's in my daughter's best interest along that path. And at some point in time, there's going to be closure to both.
The attorney representing Kaine Horman argued Terri's lawyers are simply grandstanding and using the hearing as a PR stunt to proclaim her innocence.
The judge denied the request by Terri Horman's divorce lawyers. They want to interview the lead investigator on the case. They say they should be allowed to the same information her husband, Kaine Horman, was given. The judge ruled Oregon law states many aspects of an ongoing investigation are confidential.